Hello, welcome to a practice with me, Angel Yoga. So we're going to go through a gentle flow class today. As always, please listen to your body. So let's come to the top of our mat in mountain pose. Either have the feet together or slightly separated, arms resting alongside you, taking lovely long breaths. If it's comfortable for you, just close your eyes or drop your gaze. Taking a moment just to acknowledge your body today. Bringing in that sense of gratitude for all that your body does to serve you. Maybe that gratitude for who you are. Letting go of the criticism that we often carry around, the doubt, the limiting beliefs. I'm just breathing in some lovely positive energy today, filling it up into the body, maybe taking a few long exhales out, feeling the body letting go of any stagnation or tension or stress that you may be carrying. A few more breaths here. Let's take one more breath together. We're going to bring the arms up, reaching up, maybe looking up. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Link your fingers, send your palms away from you, reach them back up to the ceiling. And then take an exhale to one side. Inhale, bring the palms back like you're pressing into the ceiling, and then exhale to the other side. Inhale, reaching the arms. Exhale, release. Take a little bit of distance in the feet now. Bring your hands behind you. Link your fingers or hold one wrist. Take the arms behind you. Inhale, look up. As you exhale, soft bend in the knees, roll forwards, let your hands go up to the ceiling, let your head drop low. Like you're bringing your chest to your thighs. As you release the arms, just letting the fingertips brush the mat, inhale all the way back up. Exhale, palms to your heart. So you're staying at the top of your mat. We're taking that inhale again, reaching up. And then exhale, forward. Take a little bend in the knees as you lower to the mat. Flat back. Fingers can either be on the mat or they could come to your shins to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to plank pose, you could have your knees on the mat if you need to. Take a breath here, you're pushing away from your mat. As you exhale, bend the elbows back, lower to your mat, relax your toes, and then roll into cobra pose. As you exhale, sit back into child's pose, forehead coming to the mat. Arms are long, reach your fingers a little further. Feel that space across the shoulder blades. Inhale, roll forwards, come back into your plank pose. As you exhale, lower. Inhale, rise to cobra. This time we're coming into downward dog pose. Sending your heels towards the back of your mat. Send your right leg long and back. Step through into warrior one pose. So you're planting your back heel, you're bending your right knee, reaching the arms up and hold. Breathing into the belly. Sighing the breath out. Take another breath like this. Inhale through both nostrils and then exhale the breath out. As you lower, frame that right foot, step the feet back together and fold. Take a flat back here. Exhale. Soft bend in the knees as you roll all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, let's reach the arms. Exhale to fold. Flat back. Exhale. Stepping back to plank pose, whatever works for you. And then slowly lower. Cobra when you're ready. And we're going to find that child's pose again. Reaching the fingertips a little further. Rolling forwards. Plank pose again. And then lowering to your mat. Cobra. And downward dog, push back. Inhale, exhale. Taking the left leg long. We're going to step it through. Remember, it's warrior one. So left foot forward, right foot grounds onto your mat. Bend into that front knee, bring up the arms. So you've got that bend. Hips face forward, we're taking those long breaths. You've got to kind of squeeze in that right glute. Reaching the arms. As you reach the arms, try and keep the shoulders soft so we don't want to hunch up. We relax down. We're going to frame that left foot. Step the feet back together at the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, let's rise. We're going to come all the way back down on that exhale. Take a flat back here. Exhale. Stepping back to plank pose. Lower to your mat. Cobra. Down dog, push back. We're taking that right leg along again. Warrior one feet. Right foot forward, slowly rise, reach the arms. And then as you exhale, take the hands behind your back. Maybe linking fingers, maybe holding one wrist. And then as you exhale, humble warrior. Bringing the arms up, squeezing the shoulder blades. Dropping the gaze. As you inhale, reaching the arms. And then we're going to frame that front foot. Come onto the toes of that back left foot. Reach the right arm up. It's a twisted lunge. Frame that right foot. So we're going to step straight back to plank this time and lower. Finding cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Imagine you're drawing your arms towards each other to open into the shoulder blades. Left leg long. Stepping through, warrior one. So plant that back foot, bend that front knee, bring the arms up. The hands are coming behind the back. We link the fingers. We could hold one wrist. We could bind the thumbs, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Keep that bend in the front knee. And then as you exhale, we've got that humble warrior, lowering down to our mat. Dropping the gaze. We inhale, we release the hands. We come all the way back up. And then we frame that front foot as we come onto the toes of the back foot and bring that left arm up. Framing. We're going to step back to the top of our mat, take a flat back, exhale. Inhale, start to rise. Exhale, heart. We're taking that inhale, reaching the arms. Exhale to fold. Flat back. Exhale. Step back to plank. Lower into your mat. Finding your cobra. And then downward dog. Let's take that right leg long again. Hold. Three-legged dog. Push into your heels so your toes are pointing towards your mat. You've got that squeeze of the right glute. Spreading the fingers in downward dog. Inhale, let's step through. This time into high lunge. So we stay on the toes of the back foot. We reach the arms. We're going to twist and open into warrior two. Reach with the right hand, drop it down to your mat. Send your left hand to the sky or ceiling. You could have a block under your right hand. Think about your chest opening rather than falling down towards the mat. Maybe looking up at that left hand. Coming back into your warrior two, gazing at the right hand, and then reach, flip the palm, and reverse your warrior. So you're creeping that left hand down the leg. You can look upwards again, opening through that front body. Open back into your warrior two. This time we're going to reach the palms up as you straighten that front right leg. Open the arms again. Reach with the right hand, block might be there. Or you might just bring the hand to the shin or the mat and that left hand again. Reaching up to the ceiling, Trikonasana pose. Again, that option to look up, which kind of opens our chest a bit more as well. If you're feeling wobbly, turn your gaze down to your mat. Coming back up, reach the arms up, rebend that right knee, turn and frame that foot. We're on the toes of the back left foot, we're taking that twist again, right arm up. Framing that right foot, we're stepping to plank. You can take a vinyasa or you might just come straight to downward facing dog. So your choice. You might like an up dog or a cobra, and then we come back into downward facing dog. So just take a few breaths in down dog. If it needs to be a child's pose, then take it. We're going to send that left leg long, holding three-legged dog. Remember, you're pushing into your heel. You're pointing your toes down towards your yoga mat. And then we're stepping through. This time it's high lunge, so we stay on the toes of the back foot. We reach the arms up. We open into that warrior two. So we gaze, cross that left hand. We reach, we drop the hand to the mat or to our block. And our right arm goes straight up to the ceiling. We're kind of using that left elbow into the knee, keeping that opening. Maybe looking up at that right hand. And then we come back in to that warrior two. We reach, we flip the palm, we reverse our warrior. open back into warrior two. We flip the palms, we stretch the arms up, we straighten that front leg, we open the arms again. Let's reach with that left hand for Trikonasana triangle on the left side. Remember, we can be looking up at that right hand. We want to keep the chest open. Our left hand could also be on a block. So the legs are straight in this pose. That right hip is facing out rather than rolling down. Coming all the way back up, reach the arms, open and re-bend that left knee back into warrior two. And then we turn, we frame that front foot, we're on the toes of the back foot, right hand down, left arm up. Twisted lunge. Left hand comes down. We're going to step back to plank. Drop your left knee so it's underneath your left hip. Roll into side plank, right hand up, so supported side plank. If you're feeling wobbly, take your left foot further back. If you want to challenge yourself, take that right arm up. Or sorry, right leg. Arm and leg should be up. If you want to challenge yourself a little further, go for a bind here. Grab that right foot. Don't worry if you're wobbling, I'm wobbling too. And then release. Bring that right hand down and draw that right knee in, so curling in. Open, send that leg out. Plant that foot down, come back in to your plank. Send that right knee so it's underneath the right hip. Remember, if you feel wobbly, take that right foot further back. We're going to open, left arm up. So we're in that supported side plank. We can stay just as we are, or we might want to lift that leg. Engaging core, we might want to take the bind. Everything is optional, so if you come into something, doesn't work, just come back out or take that first version. So lots and lots of options, whatever works for you today. And then we drop the left hand back down, we draw the left knee into the chest, we take it long, we plant the foot, we come back in to plank. Remember, knees can be on your mat. Last vinyasa, lower into your mat, take that cobra stretch or up dog, and then come into child's pose. This time our arms are going to be alongside our legs as we rest to our mat. Let the shoulder blades open. When you're ready, just take a roll upwards. Open the knees and sit the glute on your mat or on a block. Step your hands back. Maybe today you stay just here. Maybe you come onto your elbows. Maybe that feels quite nice. Maybe you're going to come all the way back, lying back. So choosing what works for you. Take another few breaths here, opening into the chest. Maybe keeping the chin tucked in, maybe taking the head back if you are slightly upright. Taking one final breath. And then we're going to roll back up. Bring your feet onto the mat. Just give yourself a little hug, rounding the back. And then keeping the feet bent, let's take the arms out. So we're going to come into boat pose. You might just hover your heels a little. You might take the legs a little higher. You might take the legs long. So core is working to hold you. Breathing here, don't forget the breath. Maybe just hovering and reaching up again. Maybe hovering, reaching up. One more hover, reach up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the backs of the legs as you lower. Reach the arms all of the way to the ceiling, inhaling, and then exhale to fold. Paschimottanasana, allowing the body to lengthen, reaching for the feet, the ankles, the knees, using your breath. Next, inhale, come all of the way up and release. We're going to come down onto our mat. So let's just take a long stretch first. So send the legs long, reach the arms long. Breathing into the belly. Bringing your arms alongside you, taking a bend into both legs. Bring your right heel just above your left knee. Bring your left foot in, so you should be able to just touch your left heel with your fingertips. Arms stay alongside you. We're going to come up into a half bridge pose, so send your hips high, hold here. If there's any issues with doing one-sided bridge, then please bring both feet to your mat. Maybe pushing up a little higher on that inhale. And then next exhale, slowly lower the spine with control, engaging your core all the way down to your mat. And then we're going to draw that left knee in. Giving ourselves a lovely hug and squeeze. Maybe bringing up the head, holding here. And then exhale, dropping that left foot, releasing the arms. Right foot now comes to your mat. It's your left heel just above the right knee. Again, you want to bring that heel in so you can just touch fingertips to heel. Ground the arms, the palms of the hands, and then push up into that half bridge pose. A lovely opener for the hip, so you should be feeling that in that left hip. See if you can push up a little higher, squeezing the glutes. Take another full breath here. And then let the exhale slowly, with control, you're coming down. Once you reach your mat, that right knee is coming in. Hands can be around the knee or maybe underneath the thigh. Pull your shoulders down to your mat. Bringing up the head, nose to knee. And then exhaling, releasing both feet to your mat. I'm going to take the arms wide and just let your knees fall to your left side. There's no effort. You could have a block maybe supporting the knee if it feels more comfortable. And pick up the head and turn the head to the right side. Maybe even close your eyes. Allowing your breath to travel the length of the right side, reaching the waist, the hip, the knee, down that right arm. Breathing fully. Picking up the head and bringing the head back to centre, and let the knees come into. We're dropping knees to the right side, like they're a heavy weight, and picking up the head, turning the head to the left side. Sending the breath into the left hip, left knee, the waist, all down the left arm, just breathing fully. Picking the head up, bringing it back to centre, and then both knees. Bring your feet together. Let the knees open, soles of the feet come together. You might like to bend at the elbows to cactus the arms. You might like 2 blocks underneath the thighs, or some blankets. And finishing in this reclining butterfly pose. Bringing a softness to the hips, the lower back. Feeling that natural rise and fall of the chest and the abdomen. If at any point this pose is not feeling comfortable for you, then please just come into Shavasana. Just finding that stillness in whatever you're in this last moment. And just noticing how soothing it feels to be still. Maybe noticing how much you needed this today. There will always be things that needs to be done. But when we take time for ourselves and schedule the importance of time on our mat, all the other things feel much easier. Take another full breath in here through the nose. And a gentle sigh out of the mouth, letting go. If you still have your knees wide, just bring your hands down to push your knees together. If you're in Shavasana, bend the knees and draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself a hug, a squeeze, maybe even a roll, side to side. Rolling yourself onto one side when you feel ready. And in your own time, coming to seated. Bring your hands to your heart center, allowing that energy from your practice to filter into the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you for taking time to practice with me today. I much appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.